We're on Keilim, Perek Lamed, Mishnah Daled. Fourth and final Mishnah in the 30th and final chapter of Masechet Keilim. That's it, we're at the end. Longest Masechet in Shas. If you've been with us at the beginning, Shar Koach. Tzlochit Tanashini Talpia. If you have a small tzlochit, small sort of tzlochit shel zchuchit, shelanu, sheyesh lahem tzavar aruch. It's a long, thin juglet. Not a goblet, but a sort of a small, tiny container. It's made of glass. I just brought up the Jastro for you. It's a flask, a bottle with a wide belly and a narrow neck. Kind of like I think about it, like a very tiny, when they put the wine in, what's that thing called? The wine decanter, like a tiny one. That's a tzlochit. Shenital pia, but it's the top of it is taken off, meaning it's now covered. At the top, the glass is broken. Okay, tmeya. That's still usable. You could just pour out of it. That's fine. Ugedola shenital pia, but if it's a large one, okay, that whose top was broken off, it's glass. Tehora. Why is it if the neck is taken off a good one? You can't hold it with one hand. It can only be held with two hands. That's called gedolah. Okay, and that's tehora, I guess, because if it's so big, I guess when you want to hold it, you cut your hand and it's not usable. The Kahati quotes the Rambam, who says if you're trying to put your hand in it, you're going to injure your hand. But why would you want to put your hand in it? You want to pour it. So the Kahati says the first reason is because if you have to hold it with two hands, you're going to cut yourself. Okay, whatever. So it's not usable. Shel palyaton shenital piha. Palyaton is, let's move myself over back here. I don't know why that's better, but okay, palyaton. Shamna farsamon, persimmon oil. So it's some kind of a perfume holder. Shenital piha. So the top was taken off. It's broken. It's jagged glass. Tehora. That's also tehora. It's not considered a kli. I guess they would put their hands in order to perfume their hand. Habali take yado letochav. You put your hand in it. Lakachat mid palteyon. You put your hand in it in order to take some smell, to sniff. You're going to cut your hand. Okay, you're gonna ruin your hand. You're gonna make it disgusting. That's sorachat et hayad. You're gonna cut yourself. Liginim gedolim shenital piem tmeim. Bibneshu mitaknam likvashim. Liginim gedolim are big kadim. That's what the Bartender said, like big kadim, big jugs or glass. The top was taken off, so nonetheless still tamei, still usable because you could use it likvashim for pickling. You can just stick your cucumbers or peppers or whatever and pickle them. The afarches shel zchuchit tehora. Afarches, we'll look at the Bartender for a second. Kli asui l'reichayim. It's made for the mill. Rachab milemala v'katzar milemata b'shulav. So it's wide at the top. It's like a funnel. And narrow at the bottom. You put a lot of wheat in it, the grains, at one time. And they go little by little. So it's like very narrow at the bottom. And it's dropping into the granary, into the grinder. So this afarches, it doesn't have a beit kibul. Since it's open at the bottom, it's a funnel, it's tehora. And that's the last halacha in Masechet Keilim. Amr Rabbi Yossi says, Ashrayich Keilim. Fortunate are you, Masechet Keilim. Shenichnas b'tumah. You started the Masechta with Avot HaTumah. You remember back in the very first Mishnah. V'yatzat b'tahara. You ended with Afarchet shel zchuchit. You finished b'tahara. Now, the commentators explain something really interesting. They explain really interesting that Masechet Keilim, Rabbi Yossi, he was not Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi. This is what the Bartanura, the Kahati explains. He was a generation before Rabbi. Rabbi was a generation before. But he had his own Mishnayot. So, did he finish with Afarchet shel zchuchit? Did he finish with his funnel? That's Torah? No, but he finished with, everybody must have had a Perek Lamed, a chapter 30 that dealt with glass. And we learned that glass, remember, is only Tamei D'Rabbanan. It's really Torah. So Rabbi Yossi said, Ashrayich Keilim. Masechet Keilim, it's like a cool little ending. You're fortunate with Keilim. You started with Tumah, but you finished with glass, which is really Midoraita Tehora. That's it. Salik Masechet Keilim. Hadrach Masechet Keilim. I want to wish you a mazel tov that you finished. What a wonderful zchut. It's not an easy Masechta whatsoever. And if you've been with us in the very beginning of the Masechta, it's a great accomplishment. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning as we always do to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak. I always say, join the WhatsApp group, join the Telegram group. But if you are in this group, and you've been learning and you've been enjoying it, please share with a friend. We want to publicize and involve more and more people in the learning of Mishnah Yomit. Have a great day. No, make it a great day.